Qantas 1086 Perth ground. You are cleared to Newman via Amana flight plan route. Runway 21, Amana 5 departure. Climb by SID 5000, squawk 4222. Departure frequency 118, decimal 2.
Newman called via Amana. Departure number 21, issue 5000, squawk 4222. And departure frequency 118.
Qantas 1086.
Perth ground, Bravo, Oscar November, Chris, on stand please.
Bravo Oscar November, start approved.
Say again for Bravo, Oscar November.
Bravo Oscar November, you are looking for startup, right?
Correct.
Bravo Oscar November, clear for startup.
Good start, Bravo, Oscar November.
Ground Kilo India Foxtrot request start.
Kilo India Foxtrot, start approved.
Copy Kilo India Foxtrot.
Perth ground, Bravo, Oscar November, ready to take 2-1.
Bravo Oscar November, taxi for Romeo Holding Point Whiskey, runway 21.
Romeo to Whiskey, 2-1, Bravo, Oscar November.
Ground Kilo India Foxtrot is ready for taxi to runway 21.
Kilo India Foxtrot, taxi for Romeo, holding point whiskey, runway 21.
Taxi via Romeo holding point whiskey for runway 21, Kilo India Foxtrot.
Cockpit to ground.
This is ground. Stand by. Okay, sir. The bypass pin is installed. All doors and hatches closed and all ground equipment is removed.
The parking brakes are set. You may lift.
Parking brake set. Lifting the aircraft.
We are cleared for start and push.
Okay, cleared for push start. Please release parking brake.
Qantas 1086, ground requesting push and start.
Please release parking
Qantas
brake.
1086, push approved.
Push approved, just want to confirm.
Please
facing
release
north.
parking brake. Please release parking brake.
Qantas 1086, just want to confirm
Please
facing
release
north.
parking brake.
Qantas 1086, affirm, facing north.
Facing north, Qantas 1086.
Please release parking brake.
Parking brakes are released.
Commencing pushback. You can start the engines in sequence. Please
You will
release
start in the
parking
sequence.
brake.
Hello everyone, welcome on board. I'm your customer service manager. Leading the team in the main cabin today is Pam, and on behalf of the captain and the rest of the crew, I'd like to welcome back our Qantas and One World frequent flyers, as well as our Qantas Business Rewards members. As you were settling in, just ensure that your bags are placed in the overhead locker or under the seat in front of you. If you're seated in a bulkhead or an overwing exit row, all baggage must be placed in the overhead locker. Mobile phones and other electronic devices should now be switched to flight mode. You may continue using small handheld devices during takeoff. However, larger iPads and laptops must be put away or placed into the overhead locker. Devices without flight mode cannot be used at any time. Please remove all cables from the seatback charging ports and stow your entertainment screen. Bassinets, tray tables and footrests must be stowed with the windows open. Make sure you're in your allocated seat with your seatbelt fastened and your seat back upright. As always, smoking, vaping or the use of e-cigarettes is not permitted at any time. We look forward to flying with you today. Please help us to create a safe, respectful and positive environment for everyone on board by respecting each other and our crew. Once again, a warm welcome aboard. Great to have you.
Chain pushback completed. Please set your parking brake.
Parking brake set.
Parking brake set. Lowering aircraft.
All stations, Perth Information Golf is now current. Change wind to
Ground.
300.
Startup is complete. You may disconnect.
Perth Information Golf.
Roger. Good engine start. Cleared to disconnect. See you at the side. Have a good flight.
Holding position waiting for the visual. Thank you and goodbye.
Good day, Perth ground, QFA1086 radio check.
Last station, say again.
KLM9039er, radio check.
KLM929er, read 505.
Visibility 5, nice out. KLM929er, Urban 388, and 154. Information Golf, requesting clearance to Amsterdam.
KLM959er, no flight plan on file.
No flight plan, okay. Thank you.
MSFS2020 West taxi.
Qantas 1086, taxi apron, Bravo, holding point whiskey, 1821.
Taxiing apron, Bravo, whiskey holding points, 1821, Qantas 1086.
KLM 929 lock, close available.
Come again, QFA1086er.
KLM 929 lock, clear to destination for Keels, flight plan route. Runway 21, Perth 7 departure, climb listed 5000, squawk 1323, departure frequency 118.2.
Clear to Amsterdam via runway 21 via Perth 7 departure Kiel. Initial plan 5000, squawk 1323.
Welcome aboard. Before we take off, we're going to give you an important safety briefing. So keep a sharp eye on the cabin crew or the screen in front of you. And together, we'll make sure that your journey is a safe one.
Every aircraft is different, so it's important to pay attention even if you've flown with us before.
Before we take off, make sure all your cabin baggage is stowed in the overhead locker or under the seat in front of you. All electronic devices must be completely powered off for takeoff and landing. Before you do so, ensure you disable cellular, Bluetooth and Wi-Fi capability by switching to flight mode and then turning off. Fasten your seatbelt by inserting the clasp into the buckle and tighten by pulling the strap. If you are seated in first, also ensure that your sash belt is in place for takeoff and landing. Undo your seatbelt by pressing the button. You must have your seatbelt done up low and tight, including infants and children, during takeoff, landing, and whenever the seatbelt sign is on. While seated at other times, we require that you keep your seatbelt fastened. And in the unlikely event of an emergency, it's important that you're familiar with the brace position appropriate to your seat. If you can reach the seat in front of you, brace by folding your arms on the back of the seat in front and rest your forehead on your arms. If you can't reach the seat in front of you, put your head on your knees or lean as far forward as you can and hold onto your legs. Keep your feet firmly on the floor to prevent them from moving forward. If you are seated in first, your brace position is to sit upright, place your hands on your knees and bring your chin towards your chest. Take a moment now to check where the nearest exits are in this aircraft as the cabin crew point them out. Be aware that your nearest exit may be behind you. A good way of remembering your nearest exit is to count the number of rows between you and that exit. Our cabin crew are pointing out the lights that show a path to the exit. This aircraft is fitted with escape slides and life rafts which the crew will operate in an emergency. If we do have to evacuate, you must leave all items carried onto the aircraft behind. A loss of oxygen at altitude may lead to a loss of consciousness. If emergency oxygen is required, a mask will drop from above you. Pull down on it firmly to activate the flow of oxygen. Put it on quickly and tighten the strap. Oxygen will flow without the bag inflating. Once you're breathing normally, it's okay to help others. Make sure you're familiar with the location and use of your life jacket. In economy, yours is under your seat. If you're in premium economy or first, it's inside your leg rest. If you're in business,
Roger,
it's
we'll,
next to your leg rest.
Your crew member is
We'll
now
advise
demonstrating
them
how to
to
put your life jacket on.
Remove the life jacket from the pouch by pulling the tab. Slip the jacket over your head,
Qantas
pass the strap
1086, just
around
let me
your
know when
waist,
you're ready
clip
for
the waist
takeoff.
strap together at the front, then
We'll
tighten.
call Qantas.
Your life jacket comes with a red tag and a mouthpiece for inflation, and a whistle and a light for attracting attention.
And remember, only inflate your life jacket as you leave the aircraft.
Take a moment now to look where your life jacket is located. If you're unsure, please ask the cabin crew. Smoking is a fire hazard and is not permitted anywhere on this aircraft. This includes the toilets, which are fitted with smoke detectors. In preparation for takeoff, ensure your seat is upright and your tray table is stowed. And just in case you've missed any of this, simply refer to our safety card, located in your seat pocket.
Remember, the cabin crew are here to look after you, so follow their instructions at all times. Now settle back and enjoy your Qantas flight.
Please read the health and safety information in the onboard information section of Qantas the Australian Way magazine.
Runway
This section will help to
21,
make your
clear for
flight more
takeoff.
comfortable. It also details important information on deep vein thrombosis or DVT, precautions you can take, and recommended exercises.
Positive rate of climb.
Qantas 1086, contact departures.
Contact departure on 1. Qantas 1086, 2437. Qantas 1086 departure, evening Qantas 5000, flying in 5056.
Qantas 1086, Santo, g'day. Identified. Cancel speed restrictions, flying by set departure 180.
Cancel speed restrictions, flying 180, Qantas 1086.
Netlink 2901, have a squawk 3734.
Traffic.
Netlink 2901 for them. Netlink 2901 for them. Netlink 2905, Center, how do you read?
Confirm by 6008.
Static 6008, negative, not for you.
Copy.
Apologies, that link 2901 is in the kitchen, is 143734.
No worries, thank you.
And apologies, I was broadcasting on guard instead of the frequency.
Oopsie. In an ideal world, I'll be monitoring guard anyway.
Soon, GM.
Toilets are located at the front and rear of the cabin.
Qantas 1086, climb to flight level 330.
Service, please ensure that your seat back is in the upright position. Thank you.
Can you Bravo Oscar November's on the ground there, Robbie? Bravo Oscar November, thanks. Your search and rescue's cancelled. The time's now 0801. Thanks so much for stopping by. Thanks, yeah. Netlink 2905, when ready to send device data 9,000 feet, Perth QNH1006.
When ready, VSR 9000, QNH1006, Netlink 2905.
Netlink 2905, question, Netlink 2901, when ready to send by press. Netlink 2901, when ready, descend to 9,000 feet. I'm so sorry, Netlink 2901, when ready, descend to flight level 190.
Sorry, so far 1909, 2901.
Netlink 2905, cancel speed restrictions on descent, track direct to Hay.
Cancel speed. Cancel speed on descent. So clear direct Hay, Netlink 2905. And then Netlink 2905, please, flight level 380.
Netlink 2905. Alvin, City Bravo's going to remember Chris, DSR clearance text here, please. Bravo's going to remember standby. Bravo's going to remember 4777, call me on departure. There is no additional traffic, 2 Kilo India Foxtrot. 4777 for the Squawk and contact you after departure. Bravo's going to remember. Lieutenant, is there any specific approach to expect into Perth, or will you just give us vectors or straight us in? I'll get you direct to Perth on navigation, and you can probably expect a visual approach. Thanks. Straight to Perth and then visual approach. Keep and throw off together. Alright, I'll coordinate with the tower, but you can expect on my 2-1 at this stage. Speak to you on, thanks. Link 2901, center. Right, it's traffic, Bravo Oscar November is taxiing to runway 27. Bravo Oscar November. Sorry, I put that on the wrong frequency, my bad. Alright.
Perth Centre, Kilo India Foxtrot looking to pick up VFR clearance from Rottnest to Perth.
Kilo India Foxtrot Centre 40330, there is no additional traffic to Bravo Oscar November, call me airborne.
Copy that, call you in airborne, Kilo India Foxtrot.
conditions about Perth. 7 West Hotel is now current with 3 changes. The wind's 290 degrees 10 knots. Cloud base broken 3,500 QNH1007. Changes information hotel.
Center Bravo, November through 5 feet, tracking direct Perth.
Bravo, November, Center, squawk ID.
I've entered Bravo, November.
Bravo, November, thanks, identified. Navigation not above 3,000.
I nav not above 3,000, Bravo, November.
Bravo, Oscar November, clear to Perth, direct. Maintain not above 3,000. Visual.
Clear Perth direction not above 3,000, Bravo, November.
Yeah. Airline 2901, descend by start at 9,000 feet, Perth QNH1007.
Descend by start 9,000, 1007, landing 2901.
Kilo India Foxtrot, huh?
Kilo India Foxtrot is at 3,000 feet.
Kilo India Foxtrot, thanks. Scorecard, eh? Kilo India Foxtrot, thanks for ident observed. You're cleared direct to Perth, maintain not above 3,000 visual. Traffic is remains Bravo for November at your 4 o'clock position, range 5 miles, same direction, maintaining at this time 1,800 indicated.
Clear direct to Perth, not above 3,000 feet, and copy that on the traffic. Kilo India Foxtrot.
Bravo Oscar November, requirement remain north and west of Perth City.
North and west of Perth City, Bravo Oscar November.
Kilo India Foxtrot for you as well, remain north and west of Perth City.
Remain north and west of Perth City. Kilo India Foxtrot.
Bravo Oscar November, traffic is an A380 departing off 21 at this time, currently just wheels up. Report them in flight.
Sorry, who was that traffic alert for? Bravo Oscar November?
Bravo Oscar November for you. The traffic is an A380 departing runway 21 at this time, passing through 500 feet upwind. Report them inside if you happen.
Yeah, I can see some lights just past the city to the south a little bit. It must be them, Bravo Oscar November.
Bravo, thanks. There should be no factor. Maintain the visual with that traffic.
Maintain visual. Bravo's going to be there.
Netlink 2905, descend by start of 5,000.
Descend via start 5,000, we have hotel Netlink 2905.
Thanks, 6 West Island from 21.
21 Netlink 2905.
Departures, hello, current minus 9er, heading 196.
KLM 9029, Senegal identified, climb flight 6 flight level 180.
Climbing fire set and to 180, current minus 9er, thank you.
Bravo for November, descend at 1,500 visual, gear number 1, contact tower 127, decimal 4.
1,500 feet and contact tower 121 decimal 4. Bravo's November.
Bravo's November, tower frequency 127, decimal 4.
127 decimal 4. Thank you, Bravo's November.
Thanks, yeah. Kilo India Foxtrot, do you have Bravo's November site? They're you're off your 3 o'clock, range 5 miles.
Copy that. Have them on TCAS, but no visual at this time.
Kilo India Foxtrot, Roger, can you track south by the coast for me?
Yep, turning south along the coast. Kilo India Foxtrot.
Kilo India Foxtrot, thanks. KLM 929, turn right heading 270.
Turning right 270, current minus 9er.
Departures Cadet Qantas 478, passing through 1,000 to 5,000.
Qantas 478, centre, G'day identified, climb by set to flight level 180.
180, Qantas 478.
Netlink 2905 request.
Netlink 2905,
request to deviate 3 miles left of track due weather just for a few minutes.
Netlink 2905, deviate 3 miles left of track, call me when you're clear.
Cool, report clear. Netlink 2905.
Netlink 2901, disregard.
Netlink 2901, yeah, sorry, I was about to call you as well. Request up to 20 miles right of Ritchie weather.
Netlink 2901, call you back. Netlink 2905, descend to 4,000.
4,000, Netlink 2905.
Netlink 2901, maintain 9,000, deviate up to 20 miles right of route, report clear weather.
Descend 9,000, deviate 20 miles right of route, Netlink 2901, sorry.
Kilo India Foxtrot, track by the river.
Track by the river, Kilo India Foxtrot.
Kilo India Foxtrot, remain north and west of Perth City as well.
Copy that, remaining north and west of the city, Kilo India Foxtrot.
Kilo India Foxtrot, descend to 1,500 feet visual at Perth City, contact tower 127.4.
Descend to 1,500 visual and at the city, contact tower on 127.4, Kilo India Foxtrot.
Departures, QFA1086, requesting direct to Maywood.
QFA1089, stand by, brake, disregard. QFA1089, resume a navigation direct to Merib.
Direct to Merib, QFA1089, thank you.
Link 2905 is clear, able to rejoin.
Link 2905, resume a navigation direct to Hague, descend to 4000.
Resume my nav direct, Hague, continue descent 4000, Link 2905.
Now link 2901, descend to 7000.
Descend 7000, 2901.
Perth departures, Qantas 356, passing 2,300 for 5,000.
Qantas 356, Samsung G'day identified, climb by SID to level 180.
Climb via SID to level 180, Qantas 356.
Qantas 478, climb to flight level 380, correction, climb to flight level 300.
300, Qantas 478.
Now link 2905, descend to 3000.
3000, Link 2905.
Qantas 356, climb to flight level 310.
Flight level 310, Qantas 356.
Now link 2905, descend to 2500, speed Islet approach.
Descend 2500, cleared Islet approach, runway 21, Link 2905.
Now link 2901, descend to 5000.
Descend 5000, Link 2901.
Now link 2901, you can expect direct to Hague once clear, report clear.
Link 2901.
Departures, G'day, Velocity 9270, climbing 0104050.
Velocity 9270, Santa G'day, identified, climb via SID to flight level 180, cancel speed restrictions.
Climb velocity 180, cancel speed restrictions, Velocity 9270.
Link 2901, clear weather.
Now link 2901, resume a navigation direct to Hague, descend to 3000.
Direct Hague and descend 3000, Link 2901.
Now link 2901, descend to correction, reduce to 00 knots.
Roger, we'll slide it to 00, now Link 2901.
Now link 2905, contact tower 127.44.
1274, Link 2905, bye-bye.
Atlink 901, reduce to minimum clean. Question, reduce minimum approach speed at this stage.
We're trying to reduce minimum approach speed, Atlink 290, and we've thrown everything out to try and slow it down.
I appreciate that. Atlink 2901, descend at 2,500.
Descent 2,500, Atlink 2901.
Atlink 2901, maintain 3,000, turn right heading 270.
Maintain 3,000 right, 270, Atlink 2901.
KLM909, requesting flight level 240.
KLM 929, climb to flight level 320.
Climbing 320, KLM909.
Atlink 901, continue the right heading 360.
Right 360, Atlink 2901.
Qantas 478, any chance we could get a direct to Ongar?
Qantas 478, track direct to Ongar.
Track Ongar, Qantas 478.
Qantas 1086, contact center 134.0.
134.0, Qantas 1086, thank you for the service, sir.
Atlink 2901, request maintain 180 knots.
Atlink 2901, second.
Atlink 2901, request maintain 180 knots instead of final approach speed.
Atlink 2901, 180 knots.
Maintain 180 knots, Atlink 2901.
Atlink 2901, resume normal speed.
Resume normal speed, Atlink 2901.
Atlink 2901, right heading 090.
Right 090, Atlink 2901.
Qantas 1086, center today, flight 330 inbound Uncle, Qantas 1086.
Qantas 1086, normal center, hello again. Atlink 2901, resume the navigation direct to Hague, descend to 2,500 KLE at IELTS approach runway 21.
Clear direct Hague, descent 2,500, cleared IELTS approach runway 21, Atlink 2901.
Velocity 9270, climb to flight level 370.
370 for velocity 9270.
Nailing 2901, contact tower 127 at 4 here.
1274, good day, nailing 2901.
Qantas 478, request sent.
Qantas 478, there's no reported RFR traffic at Geraldton. Leads control area descending, area 2NH1007. Call me on the ground to cancel Starwatch.
Alright, get Starwatch and we'll descend. And yeah, QNH is 1007, support member on the ground, Qantas 478.
Qantas 356, center.
Qantas 356, go ahead.
Qantas 356, there's no reported RFR traffic at Kalgoorlie, area 2NH1008. When ready for descent, contact me 134.0.
When ready for descent, contact you 134.0, QNH 1008, Qantas 356. Melbourne Centre, Qantas 356, maintaining level 310.
Qantas 356, centre, when ready, leave control airspace descending. Call me on the ground to cancel Starwatch.
Qantas 356.
And Qantas 356, request estimate Kalgoorlie.
Stand by, Qantas 356.
KLM 929, center.
KLM 929, go ahead.
KLM 929, identification terminated. No frequency requirements. Frequency change approved. Enjoy your flight to Amsterdam. See you next time.
Going advisory 162.8. Thanks for editing and also good day. CG82. Bye.
Okay. Qantas 1086, center.
Qantas 1086, go ahead.
Qantas 1086. When ready, descend to flight level 250. There is no reported traffic for Newman and area QNH 1008.
When ready to descend, flight level 250, no traffic in the area, and QNH1086.
Qantas 356, estimating Kalgoorlie at 0918.
Qantas 356, thanks. And Qantas 1086, report leaving, flight level 330.
Local report leaving flight level 330, Qantas 1086.
Badex 6008, Center. Batik 6008, Melbourne Center.
Melbourne Center, Batik 6008. Go ahead, Mas.
Batik 6008, position of poster, identification terminated, frequency change approved, selamat terbang kembali, Mas.
Oke, terima kasih. Frequency test is approved. Monitor P3122.8. Terima kasih banyak, Melbourne Center. Sampai jumpa dari Batik.
Sampai sama-sama, sampai jumpa. Terima kasih kembali.
KLM 929, before I go, I have one question.
KLM 929, Seba Sagan.
I have a question about my flight plan. Can you end my remarks?
A-firm, go ahead.
If you write there in capital DFT-flight.
Negative. That does not appear to be a change made by ATC.
Alright, no problem. It was worth a try. Going advisory now. 122.8. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Qantas 1086 Center, just would like to confirm arrival at Newman, runway 05.
Qantas 1086, Newman is class Golf, arrival will be own discretion. Flight information service on this frequency.
Roger that.
Station down for Perth, terminal information, India is now current with 3 changes. Surface conditions now wet, there with light shower of rain, clouds 3,700, temperature 25. Changes Perth information, India. Qantas 478, identification terminated. Request estimate, Geraldton.
Wait, sorry, go ahead, Qantas 478.
Qantas 478, identification terminated. Request your estimate, Geraldton.
Oh yeah, I'll get that to you in a tick.
Sure.
I was supposed to arrive in Gelton in approximately 13 minutes.
That'll be time 0920, confirm?
AFM.
Thank you.
Qantas 356 leading flight level 310.
Qantas 356, thanks. Qantas 356, there's no additional traffic. Call me on the ground. This frequency, cancel Starwatch.
Qantas 356.
Emirates 408, Centre, g'day. Stand by 1 minute. Emirates 408, Centre, readability loud and clear. Emirates 562, Centre, good afternoon. Identified, climb to flight level 180.
Coming to level 180, Emirates 562.
Emirates 562, cancel speed restrictions.
All discussions. Emirates 562.
Emirates 408, Centre, how do you read? Emirates 562, cancel to track direct to Phuket.
Qantas 1086 leaving flight level 3304, descent flight level 250 Qantas 1086.
Qantas 1086, thank you. Clear to leave controlled airspace. Remain this frequency. Report on the ground.
As we commenced our descent, we ask you to return to your allocated seat. Ensure that your seat back
Qantas 1086, clear to leave controlled airspace on descent. There is no additional traffic. Report on the ground on this frequency.
I will report on the ground on this frequency, Qantas 1086.
Hello, control Emirates 408 with you, visibility 5 now, go ahead.
Emirates 408 Centre, thank you, ready you loud and clear. You are identified, maintain flight level 350.
Maintain flight level 350, Emirates 408. Emirates 408. We can start
Emirates 408
for maximum 10 minutes, please.
Emirates 408, that's fine. Call me when you're back.
We'll go, Emirates 408, thank you.
Qantas 478, we're going with approach here, but we're just gonna circle around and just probably shoot a circuit and come back.
Qantas 478, understood. Call me on the ground or call me with intentions.
We'll go Qantas 478.
And Qantas 478, if you're not on the ground, call ops normal by time 09020.
FM, copy that. Qantas 478. Qantas 478 on the ground.
Qantas 478, thanks. Your Geraldton Star Watch is terminated. Thanks for stopping by. See you next time.
Yeah, thanks for the ATC. Rest I need to see someone take in Perth. Yeah, have a good night. Qantas 478.
You too, see ya. Velocity 9270, Sando. Velocity 9270, Sando. Velocity 9270, contact December 134.0.
134.0, Velocity 9270. Melbourne Center, good day, Velocity 9270, cruising at 370.
Velocity 9270, Sando, okay. Qantas 1086 Centre, identification terminated. Request estimate Newman.
Qantas 1086 currently passing flight level 200 and descending 4,600 inbound nearly. Qantas 1086.
Qantas 1086, thanks. Request your ETA Newman.
Apologies, I was just instructed to call you when I'm on the ground. Qantas 1086.
Qantas 1086 AFIRM, and request your ETA for Newman, please. Request your estimate, your time estimate.
ETA arrival of Newman in 65 nautical miles. Qantas 1086.
Qantas 1086, roger, thanks. out to Perth, terminal information Juliet is now current with 3 changes. The wind now 29 degrees and 9 knots, cloud base Q3200, temperature 24, changes Perth information Juliet.
Miller Center, Yankee Oscar Alpha.
Yankee Oscar Alpha Center, g'day.
G'day, Yankee Oscar Alpha, on a ground agenda court request clearance.
Yankee Oscar Alpha, stand by.
Stand by, Yankee Oscar Alpha.
Yankee Oscar Alpha Center.
And Yankee Oscar Alpha.
Yankee Oscar Alpha, you're cleared to Jandakot via the flight plan route. Is Pet 1 departure, runway 24 right, squawk 3622.
And could we get the squawk number again, please, for Yankee Oscar Alpha?
Yankee Oscar Alpha squawk 3622 and also maintain 3000.
Yankee Oscar Alpha, clear flight plan route, Eastbound 1 departure 24 right. Squawk 3622 and climb your descent to 3000.
Yankee Oscar Alpha, thank you. There is no traffic observed in the sector. Call me at the holding point.
Copy traffic, and we'll call you at the holding point, Yankee Oscar Alpha.
Yankee Oscar Alpha, just confirm your flight for the 172 and confirm your POV.
Yankee Oscar Alpha is a Cessna 172 and 2 POV.
Yankee Oscar Alpha.
Center, g'day, Netlink 1610, we're on passing 2,300 for 5,000.
Netlink 1610, Sunday good day identified, climb to flight level 180 by the 5th, cancel speed restrictions.
It's Qantas, it's level 180, cancel speed, Netlink 1610.
Netlink 1610, cancel the SID direct to Yarmo, climb to flight level 350.
Cancel SID direct Yarmo and climb flight level 350, Netlink 1610.
Perth Qantas 356 and then just approach down around again for another attempt at Kalgoorlie.
Qantas 356, call on the ground or call off normal at time 30.
Time 30, Qantas 356.
Emirates 408 back to the cockpit.
Emirates 408, welcome back.
Emirates 408, request the set climb for flight level 410 deposit.
Emirates 408, climb to flight level 410.
Flight 410, Emirates 408.
Qantas 356, extend ops normal time to 40.
Qantas 356, roger.
Yankee Oscar Alpha at Bravo 5, ready to for right, expect 1 departure.
Yankee Oscar Alpha, no additional traffic, call me everyone.
Captain will call you everyone, Yankee Oscar Alpha. And Yankee Oscar Alpha M1 passing 600 for 3000.
Yankee Oscar Alpha, sensor identified, climb by sit to 5000, after ISPAT vectors for ILS runway 24 approach.
Climb the SLE to climb the sit to 5000 and expect vectors for the ILS 24 Yankee Oscar Alpha.
Yankee Oscar Alpha, do you prefer to remain on flight plan route if files near about primary Allman?
Last transmission was slightly broken. Could you say again please for Yankee Oscar Alpha?
Yankee Oscar Alpha, the plan was radar vectors to ILS 24 approach. Do you prefer to remain on flight plan route which was primary Allman?
100. Primary Allman would be after we have done the ILS available for Yankee Oscar Alpha.
Yankee Oscar Alpha, understood. The pilot is at heading 360.
And the confirm cancel FID flight heading 360, Yankee Oscar Alpha.
Yankee Oscar Alpha negative, after is at flight heading 360.
After is at flight heading 360 is the Yankee Oscar Alpha.
Qantas 1086 arrived at runway 05. Newman will backtrack runway 05.
Qantas 1086. Qantas 1086, thank you. Newman, search and rescue is terminated. Thank you for flying. Have a lovely week ahead.
Thank you, thanks for the ATC as well.
We have arrived at our destination. Qantas would like to acknowledge the traditional custodians of the land. We pay our respects to elders past, present and emerging. Please remain seated with your seatbelt fastened until the seatbelt sign is off. As always, smoking, vaping and use of e-cigarettes is not permitted whilst disembarking or throughout the terminal. Please take care when opening the overhead lockers as baggage may have moved and could fall out. Before leaving, please ensure you check your seat and seat pocket for any personal items. If you can reach your phone, you can now turn off flight mode. On behalf of all of us here at Qantas and One World, thank you for choosing to fly with us. If you're visiting, we hope you enjoy your stay. And of course, for those returning, welcome home.
Yankee Oscar, stand right heading 06 here.
Stand right heading 06, Yankee Oscar Alpha.
Good day, Malaysia 127, flight level 370.
Malaysia 127 Centre, good afternoon. Squawk ident and verify level.
We are squawk ident and our flight level is 370.
Malaysia 127, planes identified. Maintain flight level 370. You're clear to Perth via direct to Tokyo flight plan route.
Clear to Perth, direct to Tokyo, flight plan maintain flight level 370. Malaysia 127. Qantas 356 landed. Cancel Starwatch.
Qantas 356, thanks very much. Cancel Starwatch. Thanks for coming by.
Thank you, services.